Hello everybody, this is Aaron from the Sibling Rivalry channel, and today we are doing our second episode of Noob Reviews. If you're just tuning in now and didn't watch the last one because it was really laggy, we have a capture card, and this thing, Noob Reviews, is all about me testing out a game for the first time, essentially my initial experiences with it for the first hour of gameplay. I play for exactly 1 hour, or give or take a little bit. And at the end, I will give you a quick rundown of my thoughts, whether I think that you should buy the game, maybe borrow it from a friend, or wait for like a sale, or just pass it up entirely. So today we're going to be doing Until Dawn. I know this is a bit of an older game, but I know it's some people were a little like myself, for example, weren't sure whether we wanted to play the game or not. It looked kind of interesting at first, but then heard some criticism. So let's cue the intro. Alright, so welcome back from the intro. So like I said, we're going to play Until Dawn. This is a survival horror game from my understanding. It's done with not full motion video, but like full capture almost. So like it's motion capture, they're actual actors and actresses, or if I guess just actors is the term now. It's got Hayden Patinier. I can hear Val in the background correcting me. Apparently I pronounced that name wrong. It's got Rami Malek in it and a few other people. So here we go. Adjust the slider until the logo is barely visible. Okay. That looks about right for me. Traditional controls or motion controls? Let me try traditional. You can always, it says you can change it at any time. I do like tilt and stuff like that. So we'll see. I have just realized I don't have the audio playing for this, and I need to set a timer for 1 hour. Hey Siri, can you set a timer for 1 hour, please?
Okay, your timer is set for 1 hour.
I'm going to turn on the audio, because you guys can hear the game. I can't. Maybe I should be using headphones. Oh look, it's Hayden Patinier. And just so we don't end up with too much background audio or clipping or whatever, I am going to turn the volume down on my TV. And let's give this a shot. Okay, new story. Even though this game is, I think, about 3 years old, it's got pretty good graphics. It's kind of like the first of the photogrammetry era, I guess I would call it. Like Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry. A lot of newer games are just using photogrammetry. Even Control, which I did the last video on. Okay, so it's kind of like Heavy Rain, if you guys have ever played that, or any of the Quantic Dream games. Every choice you make is supposed to have like a branching effect. So cool. I'm gonna see if I can maybe move my face a little bit. Whoops. Yeah, I think that's all we're getting here. Whoa. There, so you guys aren't missing out on everything. In the future, we'll have something nice to go in all the little blank spots. Well, the set looks okay. It's not the greatest. The textures on that porch are kind of bad. Ooh, person with a machete. I talk a lot during horror movies and horror games. Make comedy out of it. So, oh, I should put subtitles on. Do I not have the option to put... Oh, during choices and interactions. Okay. tell if the lag is from my PS4 or something. Motion capture is really nice. The textures on the models aren't that great, but they do look a lot like the actors. And particle effects are nice. That candle looks really bad. Duncan's pacing around the apartment. And the PlayStation is spinning up. Oh, I can move. Is this guy alive? Is he just passed out? Am I just walking around? Okay. Okay, so it's kind of like Resident Evil a little bit. Right stick to look around. Is that something I can pick up? Oh. Okay, this is kind of, yeah, this seems, there's a game that's just like this. I'm trying to remember what it is. You pick up a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just remembering the same dynamic. Or mechanic, I should say. Okay, there was something down here. It's a note. I know what you did last summer. Can I do subtitles yet? Because this is bugging me. Well, I might have chosen poorly there. Okay, so a lot of quick time. Feels a lot like Heavy Rain. And I guess like Beyond Two Souls and Detroit. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Moose. There's mooses everywhere. Okay. Oh, that's right. R1. Seems better than, oh. What is that? Is that a shoe? Or a totem? Huh. R1 death totem. Oh, I guess you gotta unlock more of these death totems. Possible death of the person who finds it. Indigenous tribes believe the butterflies brought the dreams and premonitions. Possible future events. Oh, that's kind of cool. What? Breathing fire. So the predator is chasing them. Is it a dragon? They're being chased by a dragon through the woods? Oh, it's a guy with a flamethrower. I think he's trying to save us. Ooh, death. We all die in the pit. Maybe I chose poorly there. Oh, it's what's his face, Peter Stormare. I want the house of pancakes. Pancake house. Can I do subtitles yet? Thank you. Okay, sidebar text. I'm okay without that. Yeah, let's... Ah. Hmm.
How did that picture make you feel? Remember being on?
Yeah, I'd say. I've been watching Supernatural lately, and Scarecrow episodes kind of funky. Sure. Barn's still kind of creepy, but I think it's just the art style's bugging me.
What if I told you it's part?
Is that a cottage? Oh, I thought it was a barn. Yeah. A little scared.
Alright. It sounds that you suffer from significant fear of the supernatural.
Natural.
It might filled with a deadly natural phenomenon. You remember terrified fear more than the terror of infinity. Well, we seem to be out of time for this session. We'll talk again very soon.
So I'm guessing this is like to calibrate the game to your fear level. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, the character models are freaking amazing. And the lighting effects are nice. Oh, I like this song. Spooky. Looks like we got about 40 minutes left.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Mark.
This is an update on Hannah at Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
Maybe you don't like it.
Thank you for joining us, Amy. With all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh. On this, the anniversary
This is
of
the
mysterious disappearance of Hannah.
only time I've seen someone listen to the radio on their phone. Hey, it's Rami Malek.
Alright. Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I'm super excited to welcome
It looks weird with his hair like that. I'm used to it being like short,
Take a moment to
like shorter.
address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's going to be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, and I'm thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters, and you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? And make this one trip we will never forget, alright? Yes!
I'm guessing we're gonna end up going to the sanatorium. Machete guy. Who I'm guessing is actually not a villain. I'm guessing that, well, it's the same guy that we saw earlier, and I think he was trying to save the two sisters. Okay.
Hello? Someone there?
Is that an actual bird? Oh, it's an actual bird. Well, in the sense that a video game bird is an actual bird. Climb. Oh, it looks like this club. It's going to be the same animation. So, what is the goal here? To climb over the thing. I'm guessing. Okay. Climb up. Let's go safe. Don't need to die. QuickTime events are great for building muscle memory and your hand-eye coordination, because if you die a lot, like playing Resident Evil 4 and 5 with QuickTime events, you'll learn your controller layout. Okay, let's take a hike up the hill, go to this place. she just carries acorns in her hand or in her pocket. Okay. R1 gives you player profile, which I learned by mistake earlier. Cool. Yeah, so it's kind of like Heavy Rain when you play different characters. It's just Heavy Rain was like a thriller, like crime thriller sort of thing, hunting a serial killer. This is all horror. I wonder if there's any truth to this. Like if it's based on actual indigenous beliefs. So, yellow. Guidance totem. I wonder how much of this is skybox. It's a pretty freaking gorgeous shot. Sanatorium, the Ranger Path, the Lodge, Lowell to Lower Cable Car, Mountains. Down forever, so you out upon a steamer. Okay, I'm guessing that. Oop, walked into a pole. Someone's here. Or was here.
Not in the bag, are you?
Guessing he's hiding in the bushes. Neat.
Sam, Nicky, you made it.
His teeth are very pointy looking. Okay.
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing. But I'm not gonna tell you. It's yourself. Come on, it's this way. It's right around below your mind. People get up. Here. Ta-da! You're rad, right? Come on,
Maybe some word that comes to mind.
What are we looking at?
What the hell is a shooting?
Oh, it's a shooting range. Okay. First rule of gun safety, don't point at other people.
all right. Here goes.
Guy looks familiar.
Huh? I don't think so, girl.
Well, anybody and their brother can shoot a blank that big, that close.
Don't shoot the squirrel!
Hey, I'm just getting the hang of this.
Come on, Chris, get car.
No, now I'm playing Chris. Okay. It's like a handoff. That's kind of cool.
Sibling weird things back up there. Here. Oh, yeah. Josh wanted us to keep it locked. Keep people out.
Said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station.
Sweet. Not sure what to say. Cable car's coming. If the cable car's coming, you need a cable car. Cable car. Cable car. The cable car's coming.
Guess we gotta wait.
Cool.
What a crazy place to set up camp. No matter how rich you are.
Or a mountain.
Wacky. I'm guessing, because I know there's a sequel slash prequel thing to this game. There's one that's like a on rails VR shooter thing, but there's also one called the Inpatient, which I think is VR. Maybe it's VR compatible. That must be set at the sanatorium. I know it's a prequel. Butterfly effect.
Yeah, no, he definitely did.
Josh is gonna kill people. Grab some water.
Good idea.
And way.
Over here, are you?
Bro, good job.
You know what? Let's just stop talking right now. What do we drink? You know how Josh met me? Third grade. Josh sat in the back of the room. I sat in front.
I'm guessing they're all supposed to be college age.
But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting. So I got moved to the back. And next to Josh. That's how we met. We became friends to this day. If it weren't for the fact that Gene Simmons, a few years earlier, that day decided to open a tree rock.
Butterfly effect. When you mess with one butterfly and a whole bunch of them gang up and beat you up. Okay.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet.
Anything exciting?
What the hell?
Jay, hey.
Jessica, over here! Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please get us out? Somebody please?
I feel like the movement's unnatural because everything's like a quick time event, but not so much a quick time event as much as like pulling the trigger does the like makes the hand move. So like as you pull the trigger, it moves back and forth. They could fix that a little bit.
My goodness. Seems there's so much celebration. Our good friend and dear President
Hey, Duncan.
And what kind of system erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
Mike and M split were together.
Whoa. Wow.
Not really. That actually ends out my head.
If only I knew who anyone was. I'm sure I'll learn. It's like a TV show.
Alright, let's just get
Half the fun's getting to know all the characters.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a minute. Well, what? I mean, you know, whoever.
Sam.
You? I mean, the cow. Sometimes I get to just stop and take it off.
And Leonard's doing downward dog over there.
Right? Some people call it editing.
Other people would play my games, so it's crazy.
Hello, Leonard. What are you doing? Okay, we got Matt. And I can walk faster if I hold the bumper down. This is a different direction. Hey guys, I'm Mike. Let's see if I can get an angle. The guy looks like he wants to eat people's faces. Okay, intelligent, driven, persuasive.
Michael!
He's really forcing that smile. It's like,
Michael, you're a jerk.
hi, I'm Mike. No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. Hey? Maybe I shouldn't riff on this too much.
Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I like the mood, Em. You like that?
Like what?
The way you're being. You always get like this. Michael. I'm just gonna lay it out. Otherwise, this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone. This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on. Okay?
you'll find I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important. Matt, please.
Alright. Fine. It's so important, I guess I can pack horse for the rest of the
Pack
day.
horse. I've never heard anyone call it pack horsing. Pack muling.
Hold him where he belongs.
I'll think about it.
Sweetheart.
You love this. Thank you.
Maybe I picked poorly. You chose poorly. He was already carrying everything anyways. It's not like it's a big deal. The light in people, like the light shining off people's eyes is kind of unnerving. It makes their eyes look like they're like milky. Academic Ashley has a crush on Chris. Inquisitive. Forthright. What am I looking at? Looking at there's stuff there. There's stuff there. Oh no.
Hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. I'm not gonna front on him alone. I'm gonna check exploration with a local broker.
I'm gonna hold her head. That's like, who talks to someone and goes, I am going to hold your head?
Scared of you, sort of scared, but not my
Other than like a Vulcan.
Hey, well, man, I'm sorry, Ash.
Let me know what you guys think about, like, is the audio levels working? Is the game too loud? Is the voice too loud? I want to know.
Sure, go ahead. Check out.
What the hell, man? Nothing, you think? Is it ever just nothing with him? Ever?
No, Tim.
I should have been paying attention. Drama. Let's check our phone. Because in today's day and age, why read a book when you can check a phone?
You did not just do that.
Put your hand back and see. We got you straight.
The hell matter Italian? What choice do I, a stuffed dog rabbit girl, have? Surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody.
Well, I don't know when you put it like that. Hey! Oh! Great. Hey, you know that? There you hiding. Oh! Hey!
Dodge. That's a burb.
Hello? Come on. Hey, Mike. Ooh, how can I help you?
Got me.
You can't hide from me, Michael. I know all your tricks.
Innuendo.
My, my. Are we calling it my favorite then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica. This one.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
Yeah, we'll kiss the guy. Yes, let us stretch in front of the camera. This guy is a very teethy smile.
It's so nice out here though.
I am smiling.
I mean, I could stay out here unless ever if I was.
Just making out?
Quote.
Well, I think we might be stuck somewhere in between those quotes.
A murder most foul. Oh, computer keeps going to sleep. Fear of the dead. You didn't say that. We established that I have fear of the supernatural and what happens after death. Anxiety. I can definitely do this. I have nothing if not anxiety. Huh. Hey Val, do men or women make me anxious? All of the above. There's no option for that. Let's say men. Grew up in a house of women. I'm used to women. Do planes or crowds scare me? Crowded planes scare me. I'm gonna go with crowds. I'm cheating on this test. My sister is helping me. Fear of heights or fear of drowning? I'm gonna go with drowning. I'm really scared of heights, but I'm like petrified of drowning. Snakes scare me or rats scare me? I'm trying to think. Which one scares me the most? Snakes? Not that scary, actually. You just kind of grab them by their head. Yeah, you grab snakes by the head, and that's you'll like, and then they can't do anything. This is the biting. Yeah. Back when we lived in the country.
Only got an hour.
I know. And I'm at 51 minutes. I'm afraid of rats more than snakes. You read some Stephen King, and rats are bad. Guns are scary or knives are scary? Knives, you can do way more with a knife than you can with a gun. Rats or cockroaches? I'm gonna go with cockroaches. Clowns or scarecrows? Yeah, I'm gonna go with scarecrows, because... Yeah.
Unless it's a clown that does
Magic clowns? Well, it's like a horror clown, like... gore disgusts me, or crows are scary? I'm gonna go with gore. I mean, both are true. Very well. Don't be nervous. Yeah, Yeah, Val's pointing out that this is a lot like Bandersnatch from Black Mirror, if you guys have ever seen that. Bandersnatch. That's the multiple choice one.
Not the multiple choice one. The episode of Black Mirror where the guy plays the video game.
Oh,
Based on your fear.
yeah.
Design based on your fear.
It's kind of like Playtest, the one with Russell Crowe's kid in it. Gore or Needles? Yeah, I'm going to play it safe and go with Needles. Needles are scary. Because, yeah, Gore disgusts me, but am I scared of Gore? No. Zombies or scarecrows? Yeah, I think zombies are worse. Scarecrows can be creepy, like zombie scarecrows. Needles or dogs? I'm gonna go with needles. Needle dogs. Duncan with a syringe. I fear needles or storms scare me. I'm gonna go with needles. Storms are spooky sometimes, but yeah.
It's very interesting.
I feel like it also takes into account when you're like spiders, zombies, and needles. Oh my. Spiders and zombies and needles. Oh my. Spiders and zombies and needles. Oh my. It's like Wizard of Oz, except a giant spider crawls out and is like, "Hey guys, can I come with you to Oz?"
Well, I'm afraid he's damn
I feel like it takes your timing into account as well, so it knows if you're uneasy about both. Or if it doesn't, that would be very clever if it did. I am esteemed Swedish actor, Peter Stormare. I will stand with my hands behind my back in front of a window. Oh, it's kind of done episodically. That's kind of cool.
Anna! What's going on? Where's my sister going? It was just a prank, Han.
Han. Who calls someone Han? Crack-a-lackin'.
First off, I gotta say,
Maybe that's in poor taste.
excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
I'm also surprised no one found their bodies unless the bodies were moved. Or evidence that there were bodies, at least.
We'll never forget. For the sake of my sisters.
I'm gonna go find Sam.
I'm glad they're doing a recap because there's definitely some stuff that I've missed. I figured that he was their brother, the dead girl's brother, but yeah.
And I feel like this mountain
Darkness.
every time I climb it.
9 hours until dawn. So each episode's about an hour, Josh. Oh, this is Rami Malek. Yeah, he's got that weird eye thing where he's got like the... Hey guys, I'm Rami Malek. Mr. Robot is my show. I was in Night at the Museum, and I played Freddie Mercury.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like a dream.
I guess that's true.
We need to install some cell towers up here. Getting the girls away.
You got a spare million lying around and I'll fix you right up.
Funny you should say that. That was from either Jack.
Hey guys. Get up here okay?
Yeah. Oh, I left, but you'll see.
Yo, yo, yo. You get things going up here or what?
Yeah, man.
Hey. You know, I must be really talking to you. Sit down. I just meant,
No, I know what you meant.
but seriously, I'm over it.
I just want us to have a big time, like we always used to.
I feel like he's plotting. Rami Malek is plotting.
What else?
Maybe there's another way in.
There are a million ways in and it's all locked.
There's gotta be like a window around the corner we can get open or something.
It's the basement, break in.
I don't think it's technically a break in if you own the place, right?
Maybe. It would be. Lead the way, coaches.
They also spelled Cochise wrong there.
So, how you doing?
Good, but a little cold. I think I could use some time put up by the fire.
Yeah, it does sound very nice.
I'm noticing... Actually, I'm gonna go up and see if the door's actually just unlocked and this guy's just yanking my chain. Okay. I guess it is. Okie doke. I'm wondering if they built sets for everything. The characters do look a little out of place. It's almost... I get a Resident Evil vibe because there's like the still shots.
Sleeper kind of out, you know? I just want to rip that Parker right off and make some snow angels, right? Absolutely. When are you going to take her to the bone zone? Come on, man. She practically spends her entire life with you as it is.
Yeah, but we're like friends.
Listen, dude, look around you. Look at these beautiful mountains. Do you see any parents? I mean, can you imagine a more perfect life scenario just dripping with erotic content?
Why do people keep saying the word erotic? I've never heard the word erotic said so many times in real life.
You've been a perfect gentleman. Now, you come in for the kill.
Except that's not how relationships are supposed to work.
Not know.
You don't be a nice guy just so you get a prize.
It's not like I want to be friends with you anymore if I try something like that.
I mean, weren't you just listening? You gotta buck up, bro. Grow a pair. So, how we planning on taking my friend's life, bud? Sounded like you had a plan. You better deliver that to me. Else you got 4 lovely ladies who are knocking from your homes on. And last time I checked, that's not a good way to get laid.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna like co-artist.
The axe is missing.
Well, 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 we got ourselves a thinker. Nice one.
Oh, I guess that's about an hour of gameplay. We'll play a little bit longer. Just kind of let this finish. And they are in the lodge. Yeah, tool shed looks like. And he fell. Okay, so that wraps up our hour of gameplay of Until Dawn. We have several hours until dawn, according to the game. I'm guessing dawn is the end of the game, or maybe it's just the beginning. Ooh. So bit of build up. It's a lot of build up. Most when you think about like a horror series or TV show, like that would be a series, or like a movie. There is always the initial build up. You got to learn your characters, especially if it's a character driven horror. It seems like it's developing the characters pretty well, and it's nice that it's giving you all the different aspects. You can kind of modify the characters how you see fit to a certain extent. Like you change like the different things, like you get the 2 choices. It's kind of a cool dynamic. The one thing I would say is the controls are a little funky. QuickTime events work great, but there's a certain thing where like some of it's proportional control, like for example pushing the box back there. The position of the box, or like you pushing the box, isn't based on the position of the stick. Like it's not relative to the stick. It's more like completing... Oh, yep, there is our hour. Yeah, it's more of like a completing the actual motion itself is the thing, but it varies sometimes. So sometimes it is proportional, sometimes it's directional. And it's a little frustrating because it kind of varies and it doesn't tell you where that is. And it's not like it's using just like the R1 and R2 bumpers on the PS4 are directional, so to speak, like they're absolute values because they're digital. The R2 and L2, however, are analog as well as the sticks. So they should have, in my opinion, changed the control scheme to reflect that and had, like, if you need to do something that's a proportional movement, you use a proportional control or an analog control. And if you need something that's like absolute, like an absolute value, like punching someone or not punching someone, that should be a digital option or like absolute option. I know I'm using like 5 different words here to describe this. Hopefully the point gets across. It is really cool that they're like including the touch controls and the motion without it being like gimmicky. The character models look great. The textures are a little funky. It seems like it's the like the textures seem fine. It's almost like on certain characters there's the I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's a mask that gives the like UV mask or whatnot. That seems a little off, but considering that this is like a game from I think 2014, maybe 2015. I think it's a few years old now. It's still like really freaking impressive. Like it's not Death Stranding, but Death Stranding just came out like this past year, like a few months ago. Even I think it was like November, and the graphics on that are like bonkers. But yeah, I would say if you can find this on sale, which is actually where I got it, definitely get it. I'd say it's worth spending, like, I think I spent $15, maybe like $9 on it. It was like on that PlayStation Hits sale that PlayStation had. Yeah, if you can find it for anything under $40, definitely get it. Ideally 20 or less, you'd want to get it. Obviously, I can't say whether or not it's worth a playthrough, but it seems like it's an experience worth having. And yeah, if you liked the video and found it kind of interesting, I know I kind of blabbered a bit, but if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate that. And yeah, if you aren't subscribed, we really do appreciate your subscriptions. They go a long way to helping us grow and do more content. If you haven't rung the bell, please ring the bell for notifications. Don't have the bell here, so you guys don't have to hear the ringing of the bell. And yeah, just let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the video, if there's anything we can change. I think that there is no visual lag in this because OBS is telling me that it's fine. And we might even start streaming in the future. So yeah, let us know what you think. And have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.